Okay, so we're working on lesson 10.6, three-digit subtraction, regrouping hundreds. So we are on page 341. Let's read the question. It says, the reading club collected 349 books. 173 books were fiction books. The other books were nonfiction books. How many nonfiction books were there? So they collected 349 books. That's my very first number. So I'm going to write 3 hundreds, 4 tens, and 9 ones. 349 books. 173 books were fiction. The other books were nonfiction. So what am I going to do? Subtract fiction from nonfiction to know how many were not fiction. So 349, take away 173. What place value class do I subtract first?
1.
Very good. The ones place. What's 9? Take away 3 class. 6. Very good. What's 4? Take away 7 class. You can't do that. You can't do it. If the top number is smaller than the bottom number, you have to regroup. Let's say that again together. If the top number is smaller than the bottom number, you have to regroup. So 4 has to borrow from the 3. The 3 now becomes a 2. The 4 becomes a 14. 14 take away 7 is 7. That's a double fact because 7 plus 7 is 14. And 2 take away 1 is 1. So when they say that today we're focusing on subtracting with regrouping in the hundreds place, that means that you will borrow from the hundreds place, and the tens place is the one that's going to need to be regrouped, not the ones place, right? So what's your answer, class?
176.
Very good. Box your answer, 176. Awesome. All right, moving on. 428, take away 153. The first thing you do, as I said, is you subtract the ones. That's an easy subtraction problem. 8 take away 3 is 5. Now 2 take away 5. Can you do that? No, because the top number is smaller than the bottom number. You have to regroup. 2 becomes a 12, and the 4 becomes a 3 because you borrowed from the hundreds place. 12 take away 5 is 7. And 3 take away 1 is 2. So your answer is 275. Now they also did it with blocks. Let's look at it with blocks. We have 400, 2 tens, and 8 ones. 428, and we're taking away 153 of them, right? So I have to take away 100. No, I'm sorry. Let's take away the ones first. I have to take away 3 ones. So here they circled 3 ones, and they put an X on them because you're taking those away. Then you have to take away 5 tens. Do I have 5 tens to take away here? No. So that's why they crossed this out and they made this into 10 tens, because 10 tens is the same as 100. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I can take away 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 5 ones left. And then I have 3 take away 1 more is 2. 275. You get the same answer. Okay? Some people find pictures easier. Some people find elevator, escalator easier. All right. I'm going to give you a chance to do number 1 and 2 by yourself. I want you to pause the video now. Okay, so let's go over the answers and make sure they're right. Number 1, the answer should have been 122. There is no regrouping. That was an easy subtraction problem. Number 2, the ones place is an easy subtraction problem. The tens place, you did have to regroup. 11 take away 6 was 5. 7 take away 2 is 5. Your answer should have been 551. Okay? All right, now I need you to do number 3, 4, 5, and 6 by yourself. Pause the video, and then we'll go back and check our answers. Now, remember, 5 and 6 doesn't have elevator escalator lines. If you want them, draw them in there. If you don't really need them, then you don't have to. But I'm going to go ahead and draw them in there because it makes me more comfortable understanding what's ones, tens, and hundreds place. Okay? All right, go ahead and pause the video now. All right, so now let's go over our answers. 5 take away 2 is 3. 3 take away 9. Can we do that? No. 3 becomes a 13. And 4 becomes a 3. Now 13 take away 9 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 is 4. And 3 take away 1 is 2. 243 should have been your answer. 7 take away 7 is 0. 8 take away 4 is 4. And 3, you bring it down. Your answer is 340. This was a simple subtraction problem. There was no regrouping here. 8 take away 0 is 8. 8 take away 5 is 3. And 5 take away 4 is 1. Your answer is 138. That was a very easy subtraction problem, no regrouping. 5 take away 3 is 2. 4 take away 6, you can't do it. 3 becomes a 2. 4 becomes a 14. 14 take away 6 is 8. 2 take away 2 is 0. Your answer is 82. 82. All right, let's watch Professor Berger to help us with 7 and 8.
Oh, Jeannie, I didn't know you play the piano.
Oh, I don't. Today I thought I would learn some math and learn how to play the piano.
I think learning to play the piano takes a little bit longer than just a day.
Oh, I'm a fast learner.
I don't know about that, but why don't we try and learn some math today?
Okay.
Sam built 2 towers. He used 184 blocks for the first tower. He used 349 blocks in all. For which tower did he use more blocks?
Not sure.
Not sure? Well, Jeannie, what we need to do is we need to set up a subtraction for this problem.
Oh.
Subtraction sentence. Now, here we have 184 blocks that Sam used for the first tower.
Okay.
Here's our second tower. Now, we don't know how many blocks are in his second tower, but we know that he used 349 blocks in all. So what we need to do is subtract 184 from 349, just like this. Now, let's use our quick picture to represent these numbers. We have the 349. Here we have 3 hundreds, 4 tens, and 9 ones.
Got it.
Okay, now we need to subtract 4 ones from 9 ones.
Wow.
And we don't have to regroup the ones because we have enough ones. So let's go ahead and take away those 4 ones, and we are left with 5 ones. Now let's look at the tens, please. There aren't enough tens to subtract 8. So what we need to do is to regroup 100, and we make that into 10 tens.
Wow.
Now, we had 4 tens before, and now we have 14 tens.
Wow, that's a lot of tens.
Right. And we had 300s, but now we have only 200s.
Great.
This one here is gone. Now we need to take away 8 tens from 14 tens. We'll grab these 8, and we have 5 here and 1 more, that makes 6 tenths. Now let's move to the hundreds place. We need to take away 100 from 200s.
Oh.
So if we take away 100 from 200, we have 100 left. Which means that Sam used 165 blocks for his second tower. Now, Jeannie, we're not done. Remember, the question was for which tower did he use more blocks?
Oh.
Let's see. Well, we know 184 is greater than 165. So Sam used more blocks for Tower 1.
Tower.
Yeah.
Tower 1.
Yeah.
Wow.
So how was that, Jeannie?
Oh, the math was great. Back to the piano. You know, the piano is a challenging adventure.
I told you, Jeannie, but at least you learned some math today.
Oh, yeah.
Join us next time for
Wait a
some...
minute.
Join us next time for some more fun with math. Oh, it's beautiful.
All right. All right, Sam built 2 towers. He used 139 blocks for the first tower. He used 276 blocks in all. So in all, he used 276. For which tower did he use more blocks? So we have to find out how many blocks he used for the second tower. We know the first tower was 139, and we know in all he used 276. Take away 139 is going to equal how much he used on the second tower. So we have to kind of write out what we already know. We know the first tower, he used 139 blocks for the first tower. So you know when he used 139 for the first. And we know the second, he used, we don't know yet. We're going to find that out right now. So 6 take away 9. Can we do that? No, you have to borrow. 7 becomes a 6, and 6 becomes a 16. 16 take away 9 is what? 7. Very good. 6 take away 3 is 3. 6 take away 3 is 3. And 2 take away 1 is 1. So he used 137 on the second tower. Now the question is, which tower did he use more blocks, the first or the second? Which number is bigger, the first or the second? The first. First. F-I-R-S-T. How you solve the problem? Well, I subtracted how many blocks he used in all by how many blocks he used on the first tower. So, how many blocks he used in all take away how many blocks he used in the first tower. how many he used in the first tower. So how many blocks he used in all, take away how many blocks he used in the first tower. So, one more. There were 375 puzzle pieces in the box. Liz took 190 pieces out of the box. So she's taking them out. You're subtracting that. 95 of those pieces are placed. How many puzzle pieces are still in the box? So this is a 3-step problem. There are 375 pieces in the box. She takes out 190. So we're going to do 375, take away 190. Makes 185. So Liz took 190 pieces out of the box. So there's 185 pieces still in the box. And then she put 95 of those pieces are placed. So she only uses 95 of the 185. So then you're going to do 185 take away 95. And that's going to be your answer. 5 take away 5 is 0, and 8 becomes a 9, and this becomes a 0. 8 becomes 18. Take away 9 is 9. So how many pieces? 90. No, just 90. That 1 becomes a 0. Okay, so now you're going to do number 9 through basically page 344, 345, and 346 on your own, and you're going to turn that into me on the Google Classroom. Okay? All right. Have fun learning math. If you have any questions, let me know. See ya.